All right. So this is the website I am building right now using Claude AI. Initially, we just had a model running in the terminal. Wasn't the best looking, and took too long to kind of refresh every day. So said, why not just make a website? So here's what we got. We got our slate. We'll just start here. So we got our predicted score, and then we ran it with Vegas's model versus ours. Did the same for money lines, run lines, and we're gonna start keeping track now of plays that we take up here, just to be transparent with making sure it's actually successful, not just cool looking and all that. Yeah. So this one, it'll show kind of the main ones, like under. We have 7-9 where it's 9-5, and with Vegas right now, it shows a couple cool things where like flip games where Vegas had Padres as a slight favorite, but we actually have Seattle, so it'll flip it. Click here. It'll show a breakdown of the game, so projected scores, pitchers, ballpark, wind. So this one, maybe a brief delay. I don't think it'll get rained out. Then we do projected lineups, and once the lineups are actually set, we just refresh it, and it'll dial itself in. We show how they do versus that pitcher. So it looks like he's 1 for 3 against Jake Irvin. The OPS is kind of what we're looking for. So Brandon Lowe's been humming, so might not be the worst bet to take him on a home run if you're trying to get a deep one there. Let's see. They hit him pretty well, but you can't take that too much into account because it's usually small sample sizes. But kind of surprised it has the. I mean, his pitches are not great. I guess Montgomery is. So what I'll do for these games, I'll kind of go in the terminal and say we have Nationals, Pirates. It's bigger. Pretty heavy. Can you give me a detailed breakdown on why? Like it's going. So yeah, that's the slate tab we got. And then we just have pitchers versus hitters that we grabbed from this website. So you can go by game, so how they do versus that pitcher. And then we created best hitter advantage, so just top 50 batter advantages, minimum 3 at bats. I started the filter on at bats just because I think the more variance, the better. Looks like he's got Paddock's number pretty well. Looks like Detroit got a bunch of boys against Lugo. Filter by homers. So it looks like they take. Looks like if you're going off this as your edge, I would take the Tigers in a game. We also have best pitcher advantage. So looks like Quintana's got Altuve's number. It also shows HRF, which is a home run factor. So if it's NA, it's just 1. Anything above 1 is a slight edge to the hitter based on wind and park and all that. This is the one we're working on today. So PrizePicks, we got our featured picks. These are the best plays that the model likes. Try to have these every day. Call early. Got some pitcher stats. Then we got the top 10 Goblin plays, top 5 Demon plays, and then you can search all props. You can go by game, you can go by fantasy score. Yeah, you just kind of scroll through almost like you're on PrizePicks a little bit. For home runs, we'll never have odds unless, it's Shohei maybe in Colorado or something, but we'll never have a 1.0. So I just said pull the top 20 odds. So we have Stanton Ohtani at a 74% chance. So it's just, if you're going for the heavy home run parlays or just want to put one of them in your plays, yeah, it's kind of nice to see what we see. And then PrizePicks. So what I did was 6 most confident plays. So it took the top 6. So we have Judge, Kurtz, Stanton hits, Seager hits. So 4 Goblins, 2 Demons. And then I know 6-leggers aren't, they hit once a month if you're lucky. So created 3 3-leggers that you can choose from. And then if you just want your top 5 Goblins right here, top 5 Demons right here. So maybe we'll play some of these today just to get the picks out. I'm still working on trying to get the odds to lock in exactly. So like what this payout would be, and if there's a way to submit this lineup straight from here in the PrizePicks. So still working on it, but yeah, it's pretty sick what you're able to do. Again, this is all through Claude, who you just got to tell it what to do, and you just got to be prompt, and you got to really be expressive of what you want, and you gotta know some of your shit, to be honest. You can't just say make me this model. You have to have a game plan, and just learn simple basic codes on how AI actually works. It's really not that hard. And then DraftKings lineup, I'm still working on this, just so it gets some stacks for the day. DNA comp is soon to come. But yeah, that's basically the breakdown of the model. Just wanted to run through it real quick on the website. Let's see this real quick. Okay, team model says that's wrong game. All right, so we have 7-9, Vegas 9.5. So I guess Montgomery's not terrible. Projected like an ace is kind of crazy, but we'll see. Montgomery's a lefty. Nationals are predominantly right-handed, so it looks like Washington hits bad against lefties. Okay, so that takes it down. PNC Park is one of the most pitcher-friendly parks. There you go. Jake Irvin is pretty mediocre. I'll agree with that. But Pittsburgh doesn't crush him either. So Irvin is a back-end star. Model only gives 4.2. All right, so we'll take that. We'll go. All right, so for our first model play that we're going to track, we'll say in the website, say, let me check the actual line here. All right, so it looks like it's back down to 9, but at plus 101. So we'll say we'll take under Pirates and Nats under 9, 1 unit to win 1.05 at plus 105 odds. Please add to website and mark game in slate as our play. So yeah, that's basically it. If there's anything else you want to see from this, just let me know. If there's any cool features we can add, if you know a good way to get some PrizePicks actual odds, that'd be great. Let me know. And yes, sir. Appreciate you for watching.